Welcome back to our channel, friends. Today, we're going deep into something very powerful: the mind. Your mind is not just a brain. It is your world, your power, your engine, and your future. If you understand your mind, you can change your life. If you control your mind, you can reach the top of the world. But if your mind controls you, life will feel like a prison. So today, we will share 7 powerful rules about how to master your mind. Let's begin with rule number 1. And this rule is the foundation of everything. Rule 1. Train your mind like a muscle. Strong mind, strong life. The gym example: mind and body. Let's imagine 2 friends, Alex and Ben. Alex goes to the gym daily. He lifts weights, he eats well, he trains hard. Ben sits on the couch, eats junk food, and keeps complaining that he has no energy. After 6 months, Alex is strong, confident, and full of life. Ben is tired, lazy, and feels weak all the time. Now apply this to the mind. Alex reads good books, listens to podcasts, practices gratitude, and pushes through problems. Ben watches random videos, complains about life, gives up quickly, and blames others. Now think, whose life will be better after 6 months? Whose mind will be stronger? Of course, Alex, because he trained his mind like a muscle. Why your mind needs training. Most people wait for motivation to come. They say, "I'll study when I feel like it. I'll start when I'm ready. I'll try when I'm in the mood." But champions don't wait for motivation. They train their mind to act, no matter how they feel. They understand this truth. Feelings are temporary. Discipline is forever. When you train your mind, you create mental strength. You stop depending on emotions. You stop quitting when things get hard. You become a person who keeps going, even on bad days. How do you train your mind? Let's break this into 5 simple exercises. Yes, exercises. For your mind. 1. Mental push-up. Do hard things daily. Every time you do something uncomfortable, your mind becomes a little stronger. Wake up early, even when you don't feel like it. Finish your task, even when you're tired. Say no to distractions like phone, social media, and laziness. Example: you have an exam. You feel sleepy. You want to relax, but you still sit down and study for 30 minutes. That's a mental push-up. Do this daily, and watch your mind grow. 2. Read something every day. Reading is like lifting weights for your brain. Every page makes your mind sharper. Read about successful people. Read motivational books. Read English stories if you're learning. But read something. Example: even 10 pages of a book like Think and Grow Rich or The Power of Now can give you a new idea, a new mindset, or a new energy. Train your brain with words that build you, not break you. 3. Write your thoughts. Journaling. Writing is powerful. It helps your mind process, focus, and release stress. Write 3 good things every night. Write your goals every morning. Write your thoughts when you feel confused. Example: before sleeping, write, "Today I stayed calm during a fight. I studied for 1 hour. I helped my mom." This tells your mind, "I'm growing." Train your mind to notice the good, not just the bad. 4. Practice gratitude. Your mind becomes strong when it stops complaining and starts saying thank you, even in pain. Gratitude is like a shield. It protects you from anger, sadness, and jealousy. Example: you wanted a new phone, but you didn't get it. You can cry. Or you can say, "I'm thankful for the phone I have. I will earn and buy the one I want." That simple shift in thinking is mental strength. 5. Face fear. One step at a time. Fear is the biggest block in your mind. But here's the truth. The more you face fear, the weaker it becomes. The more you run from it, the stronger it controls you. Train your mind to face fear. Slowly. Example. You're afraid to speak English in front of others. So start by speaking one sentence a day. Then two. Then three. Soon, your fear will vanish, and your confidence will rise. Example. The story of Jim Carrey. Let's take a real-life example. Jim Carrey, the famous actor and comedian. As a child, he was poor. His family lived in a van. He had no fancy clothes. But Jim trained his mind every single day. He would write a fake $10 million check to himself, practice acting alone in the mirror, work on his jokes, even when no one listened. He didn't wait for success. He trained for it. And one day, it came true. He became one of the world's highest-paid actors. Why? Because he didn't just dream. He trained his mind to believe, to act, and to never quit. The world is full of people who wish, who hope, who wait. But winners are those who train. You don't need to be the smartest, richest, or luckiest. You just need to be the one who shows up every day, even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when it's slow. Train your mind like a muscle, and one day, your life will lift more than you ever imagined. Rule 2. Guard your mind, because it shapes your life. Let me ask you a question. If you had $1 million diamond, would you leave it open on the street? Would you let anyone touch it, break it, or steal it? Of course not. You would protect it. You would guard it with your life. Now here's the truth. Your mind is more valuable than any diamond, because your entire life is shaped by how you think. Whatever you plant in your mind grows. Imagine your mind is a garden. Every word you hear, every thought you think, every video you watch, every person you talk to, it's like planting a seed in your garden. Now ask yourself, are you planting positive seeds or negative ones? If you keep saying, I can't do it, I'm not smart, life is unfair, these are weeds, they grow and kill your happiness. But if you plant thoughts like, I can learn, every day I grow stronger, I will rise no matter what, these are flowers. They give you energy, focus, and joy. So guard your mind. Just like a gardener removes weeds and protects good plants. Be careful what you allow in. Every day, we are surrounded by noise, news, gossip, fear, hate, negativity on social media. And we don't even realize these are poison for our mind. Just like junk food makes our body sick, junk thoughts make our mind weak. So here's what you must do. Say no to toxic content. Say no to people who always complain. Say no to things that waste your energy. And instead, read good books. Watch motivational content. Listen to people who inspire you. Speak good words to yourself. Every positive thought is like adding light to your mind. You become what you think. Let's take an example. Imagine two people. Person A wakes up and says, I'm tired. Today will be boring. Nothing good ever happens. Person B wakes up and says, today is a gift. I'll give my best. Let's see what I can create. Both go to the same school, same office, same world. But their minds are living in different worlds. Guess who will grow faster? Guess who will stay happy? Guess who will win? It's always the one who guards their mind. Make a mental filter. Every day, before letting any thought enter your mind, ask one simple question. Is this helping me grow or pulling me down? If it's helping you, welcome it. If it's hurting you, reject it. You are not a slave of your mind. You are the master. And masters choose what they allow inside. Daily practice. Mind protection ritual. Here's what you can do every day to guard your mind. 1. Start your morning with silence. Sit for 5 minutes. Breathe. Say something good to yourself. 2. Read or listen to something positive. Even one motivational line can charge your mind for the whole day. 3. Stop and check your thoughts. At least 3 times a day, ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? Is it helping me? 4. At night, review your day. Before sleeping, forgive yourself and say, tomorrow I'll try again. Do this for 30 days, and you'll feel like a new person. Your mind is your most powerful weapon, but it can also be your biggest enemy if you don't guard it. So from today, treat your mind like a temple. Clean it, protect it, feed it well, because the quality of your mind decides the quality of your life. Guard it, and your life will become unstoppable. Rule 3. Change your beliefs. Change your life. This rule is about the invisible force that controls every choice you make. It is not your background. It is not your education. It is not your money. It is your beliefs. What you believe in your mind becomes your reality. If you believe you are weak, you will live weak. If you believe you are strong, you will fight harder. If you believe success is possible, your actions will prove it. What are beliefs? Beliefs are the thoughts you repeat again and again, until your mind accepts them as truth. They are not facts. They are not reality. But once your mind believes them, they feel real. Beliefs are like glasses. They color how you see the world. If your glasses are dirty, everything looks blurry. If your beliefs are wrong, life feels dark and confusing. But if your beliefs are clean, powerful, and positive, you begin to see opportunities everywhere. Your mind is built on 3 types of beliefs. Let's understand how beliefs are formed in 3 layers. 1. Beliefs about yourself. I'm smart or I'm dumb. I can succeed or I'm a failure. 2. Beliefs about the world. The world is full of chances or the world is against me. Good people exist or everyone cheats. 3. Beliefs about your future. Things can change or this is how life is. I will win one day or I'll never make it. Now ask yourself, what do you believe in your heart? Because whatever you believe, your brain will try to prove it true. Example of limiting belief. Let's take the story of Olivia. Olivia was a smart girl but always believed, I'm not good at English. So whenever she tried to speak, her voice shook. Whenever someone corrected her, she felt ashamed. Even when she said something correct, she doubted herself. She didn't fail because of English. She failed because of a belief. Now imagine if Olivia changed her belief to, I'm learning, I'm improving. I'll get better every day. Even before her grammar became perfect, her confidence would grow. Her brain would stop doubting and start helping. This is the power of belief. Your beliefs become a cycle. Let's break it down simply. Belief, thought, feeling, action, result, stronger belief. Example, belief, I'm not good enough. Thought, I'll probably fail this test. Feeling, nervous and scared. Action, lazy preparation. Result, poor performance. Stronger belief. See, I told you I'm not good enough. Now change the belief. Belief, I'm a fast learner. Thought, I can improve with focus. Feeling motivated. Action, practice hard. Result, good marks. Stronger belief, I can do anything I work for. Your belief is the starting point. Change it, and the entire cycle changes. How to break old beliefs. Changing belief is not magic. It is not instant, but it is possible and powerful. Here are 5 steps to destroy old negative beliefs. 1. Become aware. Ask yourself, what do I believe about myself? Where did this belief come from? Is it helping me or stopping me? Just becoming aware is the first step to healing. 2. Challenge the belief. Say it out loud. Is this belief even true? For example, I can't speak English. Really? Can't you speak even one sentence? I'm not smart. Then how did you learn to use a phone, study, or cook? Most beliefs are lies you picked up from fear, failure, or others. Challenge them. Break them. 3. Create a new belief. Write down a belief you want to live by. Start simple. Start small. I am improving every day. I learn from my mistakes. I can change my life. I deserve success. Say it. Feel it. Repeat it. Even if you don't believe it now, keep going. One day your brain will believe what you tell it. 4. Act according to your new belief. Here's the magic. When you act with belief, belief becomes real. Let's say your new belief is, I can speak English. So try. Reading a page out loud. Talking to a friend in English. Watching an English video and repeating it. Every small action tells your mind, hey, maybe this belief is true, and belief starts to grow. 5. Repeat daily. Train it like a habit. Beliefs don't change in a day, but daily practice creates new mental wiring. Morning. Say your belief 5 times. During stress, whisper it to yourself. At night, write proof that your belief is working. Over time, your mind will leave the old path and walk the new one with strength. Real-life example. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey was born in poverty, abused as a child, and told she wasn't good enough for television. Imagine if she believed all that. She would have given up. But Oprah chose a new belief. I am more than my past. I can inspire others. She trained that belief every day. And today, she's one of the most powerful women in the world. Not because of luck, but because of belief. Beliefs are invisible, but they control everything you see, say, and do. If you believe in your power, you will walk, talk, and think like a winner. If you believe you're broken, even the best life will feel empty. So today, make a decision. Don't live by default. Live by design. Change your beliefs, and you will change your life. Rule 4, focus your mind like a laser. Because scattered minds never win. The problem: too many distractions. Let's face the truth. We live in a world that is constantly distracting us. 1 minute you're studying, a notification pops up. 1 minute you're planning your future. Your friend calls, you sit down to work, and suddenly you're watching 30-second reels for 2 hours. Your brain is under attack. Every app, every ad, every message is fighting for one thing: your attention. And if you give your attention to everything, you'll never give enough attention to anything. That's how people lose their focus, and with it, they lose their potential. Why focus matters. Focus is not just about studying longer. It's about using your mind with direction. Focus is when your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions are all pointing toward one goal. Imagine 2 people. Person A walks 10 steps in 10 different directions. Person B walks 100 steps in one direction. Who will reach further? Of course, person B. That's what focus does. It takes your power and aims it at one target, and that's how winners are made. Example: Thomas Edison. Let's take the story of Thomas Edison, the man who invented the electric light bulb. He didn't get it right the first time, or the 100th time. He tried over 1,000 times. People called him a fool, but Edison had one thing: laser focus. He said, I have not failed 1,000 times. I have just found 1,000 ways that won't work. That's the mindset of a person who knows what he wants and refuses to get distracted. And today, we live in light because he lived with focus. Focus is a skill, not a gift. Here's something important. Focus is not something you are born with. It is something you build with practice. Think of it like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. But if you leave it weak, every distraction will control you. 7 ways to sharpen your focus. Like a laser. Let's now go deep into how to build powerful focus in daily life. 1. Start your day with clarity. Most people wake up and immediately check their phone. They start reacting instead of creating. But focused people begin the day with intention. They ask, "What's my goal today? What is one thing I must complete today? What is the most important task of my life right now?" Example. Before touching your phone, sit silently for 3 minutes. Say to yourself, "Today, I will give full focus to my goals. I will not waste my time." This sets the tone of your brain for the day. 2. Eliminate distractions. Let's be honest, you can't focus when your phone is buzzing every 10 seconds. Turn off notifications, background noise, people who waste your time. Example. While studying or working, put your phone in airplane mode. Set a timer for 30 minutes. Focus fully, then take a 5-minute break. This is called the Pomodoro technique, and it works like magic. 3. Do one thing at a time. The human brain can only focus on one major task at a time. When you multitask, your brain keeps switching, and that switching burns energy. Example. If you're watching a video to learn English, don't scroll Instagram at the same time. If you're reading a book, don't listen to music. Be present with one task. And your brain will reward you with deeper results. 4. Train deep work daily. Deep work means working with complete concentration, without any distraction, for long periods. It is the superpower of the 21st century. You don't need to work all day. You just need 2 hours of deep work every day. Example. Pick your most important task, like writing, learning, studying. Shut the door. Put your phone away. Tell your family not to disturb you. Work deeply for 2 hours. You'll achieve more in 2 hours than most people do in 2 days. 5. Say no more often. Your focus dies every time you say yes to something unimportant. Yes, I'll scroll for 10 minutes. Yes, I'll go out even though I'm tired. Yes, I'll do it later. Winners protect their time by saying, "No, this is not my priority right now." 6. Feed your brain right. Just like your body needs healthy food, your mind needs healthy input. If you feed your mind negative news, random gossip, meaningless reels, it becomes restless and scattered. Instead, feed it. Motivational videos, books, English listening stories, peaceful silence. Example. Spend your first hour of the morning with no phone. Just silence, reading, or planning. This resets your mental energy. 7. Sleep to reset focus. Many people ruin their focus because they don't sleep enough. When your body's tired, your mind is foggy. You can't focus with a burnt-out brain. So take your sleep seriously. 7 to 8 hours every night. No phone before bed. Sleep early, wake early. Focus is born in a well-rested brain. Energy flows. Where focus goes, whatever you focus on grows. If you focus on problems, problems grow. If you focus on growth, growth happens. Your mind is like a magnifying glass. Where you point it, fire begins. So point your focus at your goals, not your doubts. Point it at your future, not your fears. And you will become unstoppable. Rule 5. Control your inner voice, because you become what you tell yourself. Now it's time for Rule 5. And this one is deeply personal. It's not about how the world talks to you. It's about how you talk to yourself. Yes, we all have an inner voice. It's the voice in our head that talks all day, every day. Sometimes it says, "You can do this." And sometimes it says, "You're not good enough." But here's the truth that most people don't know. That little voice inside your head is the loudest voice in your life, and it is shaping your future, one thought at a time. That's why Rule 5 is, control your inner voice, because you become what you tell yourself. The power of self-talk. Let's say your friend makes a mistake. You say to them, "It's okay, don't worry, you'll learn, keep going." But when you make a mistake, your inner voice says, "Why are you so dumb? You always fail. You're useless. Why this double standard? Why are we kind to others, but cruel to ourselves?" Here's a life-changing truth. If you wouldn't say it to your best friend, then don't say it to yourself. Your inner voice becomes your identity. It decides your confidence, your mindset, your energy, your happiness. So if your self-talk is negative, you will never feel free. But if your self-talk is positive, you will feel powerful every single day. Your brain believes what you repeat. Let's understand how the mind works. Your mind is always listening, and it doesn't know what is true or false. It just believes whatever you say, repeatedly. If you keep saying, "I'm so unlucky, nothing works for me, I'll never learn English," then your brain accepts it, and it becomes your reality. But if you start saying, "I'm improving every day, I can handle this, I am a learner," and learners grow, then your brain rewires itself to support you. Words shape thoughts. Thoughts shape action. Actions shape your life. The mirror exercise. Let's take the story of Lisa, a shy girl who wanted to become a speaker. But her inner voice always said, "You're boring. You'll forget your lines. Everyone will laugh." So every time she tried, she failed. Not because of others, but because of her inner voice. One day her coach gave her a task. Stand in front of a mirror every morning. Look into your own eyes. Say, "I believe in myself. I am growing. I am enough." Repeat it 5 times. At first she laughed. She felt silly. But after a week, she began to feel different. After a month, she stood on stage for the first time. After 6 months, she was teaching others to speak. Why? Because she didn't just change her actions. She changed her inner voice. And her voice changed her life. Types of inner voices. Which one do you have? Let's look at 5 common types of inner voices. 1. The critic. This voice always finds mistakes. "You're not good enough. That wasn't perfect. Why even try?" Solution. Replace it with, "I did my best. Mistakes are how I learn. Progress is better than perfection." 2. The victim. This voice always blames the world. "Life is unfair. Others are lucky, not me." Solution. Replace it with, "I take responsibility. I may not control the world, but I control my choices." 3. The doubter. This voice keeps you stuck. "What if I fail? What if they judge me?" Solution. Replace it with, "What if I fly? What if this is the beginning of something great?" 4. The comparer. This voice compares you to others. "They're better than me. I'll never be like them." Solution. Replace it with, "My journey is mine. I am running my own race." 5. The quitter. This voice gives up too early. "This is too hard. I'm tired. I can't do this anymore." Solution. Replace it with, tired doesn't mean stop. It means rest. Then go again. I've come this far. I can go further. Rewriting your inner voice. Step by step. Here's how you take control of your inner voice. Step 1. Catch the negative voice. Start listening to what your mind is saying throughout the day. Whenever you hear, I can't, I'm not. What's the point? Pause. Notice it. Don't ignore it. Awareness is the first step to change. Step 2. Challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Where did I learn this voice from? Would I say this to my younger self? Once you question it, the power of the negative voice drops. Step 3. Create a power statement. Write a new line that lifts you up. Examples. I am learning, I am growing. My past doesn't define my future. I believe in my journey. Repeat it 10 times daily, morning and night. Step 4. Use it when you need strength. Before interviews, exams, speeches, whenever fear hits. Speak your power statement out loud or in your mind. It's like giving your brain a shot of courage. Step 5. Make it a daily ritual, just like brushing your teeth. Train your mind daily with positive talk. Write it in your journal. Record it in your voice. Say it while walking. Say it before sleeping. The more you repeat it, the deeper it enters. Real-life example. Muhammad Ali. The legendary boxer Muhammad Ali used to say, I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. People laughed, but Ali believed in the power of self-talk, and that belief made him a champion in the ring and in life. He created his reality with his words. You can too. The world is loud, but the loudest voice is the one in your head. So don't let it be a bully. Make it your best friend. Talk to yourself with love. Encourage yourself like a coach. Speak to yourself like a champion, because one day, the words you speak today will become the life you live tomorrow. Rule 6. Feed your mind with greatness. Because what you consume becomes who you are. Now it's time for Rule 6, one of the most ignored yet most important truths about the mind. This rule is not about what you say. This rule is about what you consume, because your mind is like a sponge. Whatever you pour into it, it absorbs. If you feed it junk, you'll think like junk. If you feed it greatness, you'll start living like greatness. The danger of mental junk food. Let's imagine this. You eat chips, cola, and cake every day. No fruits, no vegetables, no exercise. What will happen? Your body will get tired. Your energy will drop. Your health will suffer. Now think about your mind. If you feed it, negative news 24/7, gossip, mindless scrolling, toxic videos, complaints and criticism, then your mind becomes tired, angry, fearful, confused, lazy. It's called mental junk food. And just like junk food kills your body slowly, mental junk kills your dreams slowly. Example, social media scroll trap. Let's take the example of Aman, a young student. He wakes up and opens Instagram. He scrolls for 2 hours before even brushing his teeth. He sees people showing off money, couples showing fake happiness, random news and controversy, celebrities doing dance trends. By the time he closes the app, he feels unworthy. He feels jealous. He feels like his life is boring. He hasn't even started his day. And he's already mentally tired. This is the silent damage of low-quality content. It looks fun, but it's feeding your mind poison. Slowly, daily, silently. Now imagine feeding your mind with greatness. Now take Amelia, a girl. She wakes up and opens a book. She listens to a motivational podcast. She watches a video about learning English or growing her mindset. She hears, you have power inside you. You can grow one step at a time. Every great person was once a beginner. She starts her day feeling confident, focused, inspired. Why? Because she fed her mind with greatness. You become what you watch, hear, and read. Your brain has no filter. It doesn't say, this content is fake or this is useless. It simply absorbs everything you give it. So if you keep watching violent shows, toxic influencers, useless drama, people mocking others, then your brain becomes angry, judgmental, restless, negative. But if you choose educational content, inspirational stories, books that teach, podcasts that lift your soul, then your brain becomes curious, creative, calm, confident. You don't just consume content, content consumes you. Garbage in, garbage out. There's an old saying in computer science, garbage in, garbage out. If you put junk into the system, you'll get junk as a result. The same is true for your mind. Whatever you put in will come out through. Your thoughts, your emotions, your decisions, your future. So if you want better output, change your input. Your attention is your wealth. Spend it wisely. You may think you're not spending money on YouTube or Instagram, but you are spending something more valuable. Your attention. Attention is like currency. Once spent, you can't get it back. So ask yourself, where am I spending my mental energy? Am I investing in growth or wasting in distraction? Is this content making me better or making me bitter? 7 powerful ways to feed your mind with greatness. Here's how you can nourish your brain every day, just like you nourish your body. 1. Start your day with wisdom, not worry. Instead of grabbing your phone and checking messages, start your day with something nourishing. Read one page of a good book. Listen to a motivational podcast. Watch an inspiring video. Even 10 minutes can shape your mindset for the whole day. 2. Create a mind diet, just like a food diet. Make a content diet. Ask yourself, what 3 things will I stop consuming? What 3 things will I consume more? Example. Stop. Gossip reels, toxic drama, random scrolling. Start. English learning videos, self-help books, positive affirmations. 3. Surround yourself with uplifting voices. Who do you spend time with? Do they uplift you or drain you? If they, mock your dreams, talk only about problems, complain all day, then you're feeding your mind negativity. Choose friends and mentors who speak with hope, believe in growth, inspire you to rise. 4. Read at least 1 page every day. Books are like food for the brain. They give you new ideas, new perspectives, new language, new courage. Even 1 page daily is enough to start the transformation. 5. Choose what you watch. Ask yourself before watching something, will this content help my future? If not, skip it. Don't let cheap content steal your precious time. 6. Use silence as food. Sometimes the best food for the mind is peace. Sit silently for 10 minutes. Listen to your breath. Let your brain rest. Silence reboots your thoughts and gives space for clarity. 7. Write what you learn. After reading or watching something inspiring, write 1 line in your notebook. Today I learned, this idea changed my thinking. I want to apply this lesson. This makes your mind more active and aware. Example. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, says, the best investment you can make is in yourself. He reads 500 pages a day. Yes, 500 pages, because he knows the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you grow inside, the more your life grows outside. Buffett became a billionaire, not by chasing money, but by feeding his mind with greatness every single day. Your mind is your most precious asset. What you feed it will decide how you think, how you speak, how you feel, and how far you go. Don't treat your mind like a trash bin. Treat it like a temple. Give it respect, give it quality, give it greatness, because what you put in is what you become. Rule 7. Take full control of your mind, or life will control it for you. The mind is powerful, but not always your friend. Here's something people don't like to hear. Your mind is not always on your side. It can pull you into fear, make you overthink, keep you stuck in the past. Imagine problems that don't exist, fill you with regret, jealousy, or doubt. Why? Because the mind wants comfort, not growth. It wants to protect you, not push you. But protection can become a prison if you don't take control. The trap of autopilot thinking. Let's understand what happens when you don't control your mind. You wake up, and your mind immediately says, "I'm tired. I don't feel like doing anything." You follow that thought. You open your phone. One notification becomes 30 minutes of scrolling. You eat without thinking. You cancel your plans. You avoid your goals. And by the end of the day, you say, "Why do I feel so lost?" Because you lived on autopilot. You didn't choose your day. Your mind chose it for you. And this continues every day. Until one day, you look back and say, "Where did my life go?" Two voices inside you. There are two voices inside every human being. One, the voice of fear. That says, "Stay safe. Don't try. You're not ready. What if you fail?" Two, the voice of power. That says, "Try anyway. Learn, fall, grow, rise. Become who you're meant to be." Now here's the truth. Whichever voice you listen to more becomes stronger. If you keep feeding the voice of fear, it becomes your master. But if you start choosing the voice of strength, it becomes your guide. And that choice is in your hands. Example, Edmund Hillary. Let's take a powerful example from history. Edmund Hillary, the first man to climb Mount Everest. Do you think he just walked up and reached the top? No, he failed multiple times. He almost died in storms. People told him it was impossible. Even his own mind screamed, "This is too hard. You might die. Go back." But Hillary said, "I will come again and conquer you, because as a mountain, you cannot grow. But I can." That is a man who controls his mind. That is a man who doesn't quit, even when the mind says stop. That is a man who becomes a legend. What happens when you take control? When you take control of your mind, you wake up with purpose, not pressure. You start your day with power, not panic. You decide your mood, not the weather. You shape your actions, not your excuses. You choose your response, not your reaction. Your mind becomes your servant, not your master. And that changes everything. How to take full control. Step by step. Let's now learn how to take full control of your mind. Every single day. 1. Decide what you want. Every morning. Every day before the world tells you what to do, tell yourself what you want. Write it. Say it. Visualize it. Example. Today, I will study with full focus. I will speak with confidence. I will not waste time. Don't let life drag you. Lead it. 2. Don't believe every thought. Just because your mind says something doesn't mean it's true. If your mind says, "You can't do it," ask it, "Why not?" If your mind says, "It's too late," say, "Better late than never." You are not your thoughts. You are the master of them. 3. Create a mind reset moment. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, angry, negative, tired, stop, breathe, close your eyes. Say, "I am in control. I choose peace. I choose progress." Even 60 seconds of this can change your mental state. 4. Respond, don't react. Someone insults you. Someone hurts you. Your plan fails. Most people react with anger, blame, panic. But controlled minds pause first. They ask, how do I want to respond? They don't let external storms disturb their internal peace. 5. Do hard things on purpose. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you train your mind to follow you, not fight you. Examples. Wake up at 5 a.m. Take a cold shower. Finish your goals before touching your phone. These small wins tell your brain, I am in charge. I am the driver. 6. Say this line. Every day. Here's one line that builds control. I am not my emotions. I am the master of my mind. Say it in front of a mirror. Say it when you feel weak. Say it when you feel scared. Because the more you say it, the more it becomes true. What happens if you don't take control? If you don't take control of your mind, fear will control you. Anger will control you. Laziness will control you. The world will control you. And one day, you'll become a person who says, I wish I had tried harder. But if you take control today, you'll become the person who says, I gave it everything. And I became something I never imagined. Your mind is the most powerful tool you'll ever own. It can take you to heaven or drag you into darkness. But remember this truth. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are the one who decides what your mind becomes. Take full control. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Because if you don't rule your mind, someone else will. If you found power in this final rule, hit the like button now. Comment. I choose to control my mind. Subscribe to become part of this powerful journey, and share this entire series with someone who is ready to change their life. Let's build strong minds. Let's build a better world. One thought, one belief, one choice at a time.